my god, Callie's got the Shauna in her for sure. I just recorded a whole intro and I didn't have my mic on. And I even start with la 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 to check the mic. That's it's unfortunate. Hi dolls, welcome back. And if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie. This is Dobbie, and today we're going to react to season 3, episode 2 of Yellowjackets, Dislocation. We just watched episode 1. I'm very excited that we get a second episode because while I did greatly enjoy that first episode, it was very mild for a Yellowjackets episode, and I feel like we need a double feature to get into this season. One thing that I didn't mention in the first round of this video that I just filmed and had to do again, but also in the second in the last video of the first episode, the cast went on record saying that this is their best season yet. Now I know it's like they're trying to promote their show and say good things and everything, but I don't know, I feel like that says something. So I'm excited to see what this season has in store. We have a lot going on. Somebody sent Shauna a tape that Callie now has. We have Mari in Ben's pit. We have apparently Misty lighting on fire. I'm excited to see what happens next. Let's jump in. Before we do, don't forget to like a button. Like if you do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring a link the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It is all my unedited reactions of everything I do on YouTube and just more. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_shift_productions. I am now on Blue Sky. Link is in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages, where you can find awesome merch that my brother Ray has created for the different reactions that Jay and I do. And as always, these will be fully unedited over on Patreon. So go check it out. We are doing Sweet Pea. We finished Cobra Kai. We're doing 911. Tons of 911. Shadow Hunters. Movies. Go check it out. But without further ado, this is season 3, episode 2 of Yellowjackets, Dislocation. And happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Help! Eat your heart out.
Help! Help!
Whoa, hey.
Did she hurt herself?
You're gonna kill me, just make it quick.
She had to have hurt herself, right?
Jesus Christ.
Is it dislocated? Oh, ooh.
I think it's broken.
Stop.
He's like, bro, I'm missing part of my leg.
Yeah?
Let's stop
Good.
crying.
Absolutely not.
Hello, Shauna.
Nah.
And get off my lawn.
So she's out. She's got a bag. So she like got out and went right to Shauna's.
Goop's sorceress rambling about the tree spirits. Call a car and go.
Kelly never should have seen those things. But it was Jeff who brought her.
Oh, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Obviously, she should stay with us.
Really?
You have such I want to speak to the manager energy.
Cal.
Callie, you feel guilty about shooting her, but you don't know her. Yo, but let's not make it
We
worse.
pulled up to that place with like 5 Datelines worth of problems.
Did she see something in this tape or hear something in this tape that's making her feel like this?
One night.
Callie just wants to talk to her and see what she knows. Like, why is she advocating so strongly for this? Why does she even care?
I'm feeling a little bit bad about last night.
Oh, you don't know the worst of it.
You mean the crime of the century.
She's gonna see the man with no eyes again.
Van, in your condition,
The Tattersall Oopsie Daisy tray. Eggs over Oopsie. Drink quickly, it can sometimes burn going down.
Ew.
They only come around when they need something from you. And are conspicuously absent when you need them. On Wednesdays, you and I clean Caligula's cage.
I never believe you burned down the cabin.
The cabin burned down?
Seriously? It burnt for like weeks. You didn't even smell it?
Or see the smoke.
Do you have a drinking problem?
I don't know.
Do I?
Misty's
that
the one they call.
anyone's
Like,
fault?
Misty's
Of course
the
not,
safe
but-
person.
A clue!
She knows that Coach Ben is alive. She knows Coach Ben's alive. She's trying to lead her away.
This place, it's messy. It doesn't want to be governed. What are you saying?
Bobby, that's weird.
Done.
Hasn't eaten through enough. It's fine. He's just learning to hear it. We forgot to pay.
You forgot to pay?
Yes. My wife has cancer. Wanted to square up today.
Your wife
and
has cancer?
usually overtip. Can't just do cash. I have more
She
than
doesn't
enough
want her
to
name
cover
on
this.
record. So he did die. Don't forget your card.
Wait, stop her, stop! M for mac and cheese or P for pasta? N for cheese.
And then I realized,
You know you put it under P for pasta, but give it its own mac and cheese category. Come on.
I literally put a syringe full of fentanyl.
What is it you're afraid of exactly? My mom?
To be fair, we're all afraid of your mom.
Come on.
She wants to get him drunk so they start talking.
And what a fit. I think we have just the kind of inventory.
Truth or dare?
Oh, yes.
Callie, Jesus.
Offer it what it needed.
I told you to give her a dare, otherwise you're gonna hear more.
I want to hear more.
It wasn't at all like people say.
Yeah, it was worse. Oh my God, Callie's got the Shauna in her for sure. Oh, so he is trying to help her get out. I'm surprised. Never mind.
You've already seen me. I can't just let you go back to the others. Like the truth would even matter to that mob. I know you guys
He's right.
killed an 8 Javi. You really telling me I wouldn't be next? I don't want to hurt you. I just need time to think.
Ben is easy to like push over, but Mari is injured. He is right though. Like it wouldn't matter to that mob if he did or didn't. And they did kill Javi and eat him. What the?
Somebody left us in the bathroom.
What happened in there? You're doing a hell of a dance for us, you really are.
Waiting for
but
Shauna
is this
to
the
crack
right
and say
collab for
something.
us?
What does your dad do?
Here we go.
My dad.
So you had a good start, huh?
Oh my God, what are the odds?
Mortimer's like, no. No, Akila, after what she went through with Nugget.
I think Natalie knows where Coach Scott is.
Am I having like a Mandela effect put on me? Weren't they calling him Coach Ben? I don't even have Scott written down. I didn't even know that was his last name.
Misty?
Oh.
Oh my God.
In urgent care this whole time?
Thaisa gonna lie to her? Uh-oh. What happened?
Why is that funny?
It's not. How was the restaurant?
Good.
Oh, yeah. Same. Elevated.
They're both lying to each other, I feel.
Shauna let you drive home in this condition.
Oh, that's because Shauna's the bossy.
Once again, your friends can't seem to even do the bare minimum.
Stop quoting my friendships! Don't you have any friends? I have friends.
Ouch.
I just genuinely care about you is all.
Yeah, well, you're doing it wrong. Oh,
Misty.
God.
We didn't kill Javi.
Yeah, you did.
Did eat him, but we had to.
You know, I'm starting to believe you did start that fire.
Mari, I don't think anybody gives a what you think.
It's hot chocolate.
What?
Trying to keep her quiet. I need time to think.
Stop!
Who was he talking to?
Tonight was really important to me.
I'm sorry, okay?
I kind of understand that. I understand why she did what she did, but Jeff's like, I know they're assholes, but I needed this deal, and I wish that you just helped me.
Hi. Hi. What did she look like?
So they're clearly insinuating it's her. Okay, we now have to look up her name, obviously, because, you know, she's like, it's kind of important. Melissa. All right, there you have it. Episode 2, Dislocation. And we come to find that Mari's knee has been dislocated. This is really interesting because, as I said, what is Ben gonna do? What is Ben gonna do with her? And he even says to her, I can't let you go. It doesn't matter if I set the cabin on fire or not. If you believe me or not, that mob is going to eat me. I know what you guys did. You killed Javi and you ate him. And she's like, we didn't do that. We just ate him because we had to. No, you did that. That is what you did. You watched him die. You could have saved him. There was definitely time to do that. And you didn't because he was your sacrifice. And then you ate him. So regardless of, it's hard. Like Mari, it's really hard with these individual people because it's like you you don't really know if they're truly believing this or not. You really don't know if they're making excuses or not. Like Shauna in the last episode was like, they're all like doing these ritualistic sacrifices, and you know, like because they have to, and they secretly like it, she says, which I honestly think that that's true. I think that it's like all of it's true. I think that part of them thinks like that they really do have to give these sacrifices. And then part of them are like, I'm going to use that as an excuse so that I can eat. Because the part of them knows that it's crazy. But regardless, I agree with Ben. If he let her go and said where he was, they would totally kill him and they would probably eat him. I think it's kind of nice that he, instead of killing her or doing something like that, he takes her prisoner, gives her hot chocolate. But who the is he talking to? He's in the cave. He's saying, stop it, I'm trying to think. And Mari can't see who he's talking to. She's so in love with this hot chocolate that she almost doesn't look like she cares. He was clearly talking to something or someone. Is he hearing voices? Is somebody in there? I'm assuming it's a voice. So now Mari is in the cave with Coach Ben and they have food. They don't have to go out hunting or anything. He's just got to figure out what the hell he wants to do with her. And Mari better hope it's give her more hot chocolate. Again, I have to say, a good episode, but mild episode. It's interesting, like, all the interviews that I've watched with the cast and then be like, this is, like, I forget who it was. I think it was young Shauna, if I'm not mistaken, was in an interview saying, like, I know that season 1 and 2 were crazy, but you guys literally have not seen anything yet. Season 3 tops the craziest shit that you have seen in the previous seasons. Like, it is our wildest season yet. To say that, and then have what, again, I feel has been, like, again, I don't want to get the wrong impression. Not bad episodes. Good episodes. But, like, the mildest of episodes that you could possibly get from a Yellowjackets season, I feel. There must be some intense insanity to come. We have Shauna going to dinner with Jeff, dealing with these two assholes, having the incident in the bathroom, and it's coinciding with this scene of Melissa. So it's leading us to believe that Melissa is the person who picked up the phone. Is it not? Like, why else would they have done that? Why else would they have split it like that, spliced it like that? So now I'm starting to believe that Hilary Swank's character is Melissa. We still have not met her yet. It would make sense for it to be her. But we'll have to see what happens with that. But now we have Melissa is kind of being a little creepy, to be honest with you. You're like stalking Shauna in the woods here. I'm assuming that she's the one who left the flowers at the baby's grave, and she says, you know, I'm not scared of you. Shauna's like, fucking kill you, and she kisses her. I don't know. See, I'm so untrusting in things. This is the thing. I am very, very untrusting. So is Melissa doing this because she's actually into Shauna? Or is Melissa doing this because they're trying to, like, sway Shauna into something or trick Shauna or, like, calm Shauna? You know what I mean? Like, Shauna is clearly separating herself from majority of the group. I would not be surprised if they all concocted a plan to, like, have her do this on purpose, again, to, like, calm Shauna down and kind of bring her back to the group. I don't know. We'll have to see. That was very surprising to me, though. And I'm fairly certain Hilary Swank is Melissa. Callie, you sneaky you. She is her mother's daughter. She drugs Misty to try and get information out of Lottie. I'm assuming that she didn't get much, unless they're just not showing us that part of it yet. But Lottie's not necessarily hiding anything either. She's being very honest. She's like, you tried to kill my mom. And she's like, I was just trying to give it what it wanted. Not necessarily saying, no, I didn't try to kill her. She's like, I was just trying to give it what it wanted. So I'm curious if Lottie said something to Callie and we just didn't see that, or, you know, what if there's going to be more to that. Like, is Lottie, she said, you know, you're just going to stay for one day, but is she really just going to stay for one day, or is she going to stay for more of that? I would love to see more Callie Lottie conversations. Young Lottie talks young Travis into taking more shrooms because they hear the screams at the end of the last episode, and she's like, you need to connect with it, because if we can't figure out what it wants, then like we're screwed. What appears to me lies and says like, oh, it said it didn't want me, it wants someone else. And I feel like he was trying to make it look like Jen. Like, the Jen and Akilah were sitting there, but I take that back. Jen and Akilah were sitting there. It made it look like he was trying to make it look like Akilah. It was like, oh, it wants Akilah. But Jen was sitting there too. I hope it's Jen. I really like Akilah. I feel like Akilah is the most normal out of all of them. And obviously she's the animal lover, so I gotta back her up. But she stays out of trouble. She doesn't no one. It would make sense for it to be Akilah, though, because Lottie kind of, like, as much as she doesn't think she is, she kind of preys on people, right? Like, Travis, drink the tea. Travis, you have to do this. Come on, you have to. She, like, needs to leave people alone. She doesn't, like, who says that this is something you want to connect with? Maybe you shouldn't be connecting with it. Maybe it's like a really bad idea for you guys to be doing this, Lottie. Did you ever think of that? Like, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. But she keeps like constantly trying to talk people into like doing her bidding, and it's a little creepy. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I really unfortunately think it is Akilah. And I hope that Akilah is okay. Taissa finds out that the waiter dies. She finds out the waiter dies. Now, the girl she put her card on the table, and the girl walked away, and they, like, recognize, like, oh, she's the woman that was here last night. So I don't know if she necessarily saw the name on the card, but I mean, like, they saw her face. I'm assuming they have cameras in the freaking restaurant. They're going to identify her. She ran for state senator, she got state senator, and then she took herself down. They're gonna know it's her. They're gonna figure it out. So she does not tell Van what happened, says everything is fine. Van, after going to the hospital and being gone all day, comes in and was like, yeah, everything was fine at the hospital too. Clearly, they're both lying to each other. We know that Taissa's lying because we saw what Taissa experienced, but Van, we don't. We do know that she went for a piece of glass in her foot that they already pulled out, though, so there's no way that she spent all day at urgent care because she had a piece of glass stuck in her foot. Where the hell was she? And she came in and, like, immediately drank a beer and looked very, like, kind of looked upset to me. So I'm assuming that maybe she went to urgent care, got bad news, or experienced something. But regardless, it seems like they're both lying to each other. Misty has a fight with Walter. She says some really nasty things. Granted, she was drunk. But I don't know. I feel like Misty hasn't necessarily ever treated Walter in a nice way and like a kind way. Like, has she? I mean, like, if you really think about it, she's always been kind of an ass to him. Like, even in at the beginning of, or middle-ish of season 2, like, he's always kind of like, I don't want to say like forced his way in, but like, she was never like 100% like in with Walter. Like, he always kind of had to push her a little bit. So I'm getting nervous that she's going to keep treating him a little shitty, and he's eventually going to crack and be like, you know what? Like, I'm going to get you back, or I'm going to go off and do my own thing and, like, expose her and in some way. He knows a lot. He knows a lot of her dirt, and I know that she's going through a lot right now, and she is grieving. She's got to be careful. So now she kicked him out of her house. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Overall, good episode. I think that's it, right? 2 very good episodes, but I feel like it didn't pack that Yellowjackets punch, I guess. I always feel like I have to justify what I say so that people aren't like, oh my god, like, you're just hating because someone didn't get decapitated or something like that. But, like, that's not it. I just feel like, like, good episodes, but, like, I feel like every single episode you were just like, holy shit, you know? And I didn't get, like, a holy shit except for like Mari getting captured. But good episodes. So overall, can't wait to see what happens next. Hopefully I will not have a sinus infection next Sunday, and I will be in better spirits. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Love y'all. Until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.